Something to tell you, but I'm not in focus. Food's quite spicy. I put a big chili about that size into it. Something to tell you. I'll eat this and I'll tell you after. And now it is the next day. I didn't feel like explaining yesterday what it was or what it is that I want to explain, and so it's not like that big a deal. But I've been vlogging since New Year's. I felt like it was something I always wanted to do. I had done it before in the past. I had a channel with 4 or 5 other YouTubers called It's Dr. Jam. We'd have a day of the week where we'd all put up a vlog onto this channel, and I would try out different things. Sometimes it was a vlog, sometimes it was a movie review. And that was years ago, so I have some sort of a background that I clearly enjoyed vlogging. But then between all the high quality vloggers that are now on YouTube, I felt like there was a new way of me expressing myself and trying to make the short films that I always wanted to make, but also by doing it using my life and reviewing every day and capturing what happened to me every day. And I was enjoying it, I really was, and I had full intentions to go for the full year. As it says at the end of my vlog, it says which number and then how much is left to complete, because I legitimately felt like I would make it to the very end, and I'm not going to make it, and I don't want to, and that's okay. That's alright. I just don't want to make videos every day anymore. I got to the point now where the last few weeks I just haven't been feeling it as much. You know, on days when I'm not doing anything interesting, you know, I have very introverted days versus extroverted days, and my introverted days are where I don't see anyone and I stay in my room and I just take in a lot of information. I'll read, I'll watch stuff on the internet, I'll work, I'll do some editing, I'll flip my room around like you saw in yesterday's vlog, which is part of this vlog, and then, you know, but that kind of stuff is, how do I explain it? It's not that it's so private that I don't want to let you in, but it's my personal time. It's time for me to be alone. And I need that time just as much as the time that I think makes the best content, which is when I'm out on the streets and I'm all excited because I'm seeing loads of faces and I'm seeing all these buildings and there's so much energy and things are so fast in the city. Or I'm off on some adventure, or I'm doing something new for the first time, or I'm traveling. Those are still worth filming, and I still want to make those videos. But I don't want this, I don't want to limit myself to the idea that I have to still make a video every day when there's nothing I want to film. I don't want to force it out of me in any sort of unnatural way, because that doesn't make sense. You can't be creative and have these really strict rules all at the same time. It goes against the whole idea. So, considering all that, I still want to make videos. I want to make a video whenever something special happens, but more importantly, I do think the best thing about daily vlogging is that slight pressure of knowing you have to create something every day. That is exciting, and there is something important there. There is something to learn about that, and in these past 5 months I have. But now that it's the end of the month, it feels like a new season, and it feels like a new chapter. The ice cream man's out. So I want to make a video every week. I'm not sure how these are going to work out, but this is what I'm feeling. This is what I think suits me best. And I want to do what makes sense to me, instead of trying to force something that isn't me. And what makes sense is to capture what happens from one week to the next. If nothing happens, that's okay. At least I have time to create a short film. Maybe I have time to gather a week's worth of vlogging and make it a vlog. I don't know. I'm not totally sure what the videos will be yet, but I know they'll be good. I know they'll be for a month, and I know I'll put a lot more passion into them, because there will be a little less quantity and a little more quality. And so yeah, if you've never watched my vlogs before, you can see the last 145 videos are all vlogs since New Year's. Of the past 5 months, I made a video for every day, and before that there's a few short films. There's one about going to Germany, getting lost in the Black Forest. There's one about my college short film, which is sort of a psychological thriller. There's one about a new glass bottle. There's one about my jaw surgery when I had my jaw broken. There's one about the Pride Parade in Dublin. And I love them. And I feel like that style was sort of vlogging anyway, but it captured more than one day. And it gave me time to reflect on the footage and maybe find the meaning of what happened in that day, or what the message is, or maybe try and make a message out of it that doesn't exist at all. But that suits me. I feel like that fits me very nicely. So you can check out those videos, or you can realize that I'm not a daily vlogger anymore and maybe unsubscribe, or you can hang on with me and see what sort of weird stuff comes out from here on. You know, take this journey with me and see what kind of new content I can come up with. Cheers. This isn't the same beer from last night. I mean, it's the same company, it's the same brand, but it's not the same actual beer. It just happens that I popped a new one out to say oh, I could have done that so much better. Could have ended the whole